Proposed law in Tennessee poised to put new restrictions on performances, and it's bringing a spotlight to the drag scene.
It comes as an anti-LGBTQ protesters and threats have targeted 124 drag shows just this year, and a tragic shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs killed 5 people and injured 25.
NBC's Kathy Park takes us to Tennessee, where drag queens are mobilizing to fight back.
Veronica Electronica's 21 and Up weekend brunch show is a staple of Nashville's drag scene. But today, the show stops for an announcement.
They want to make drag performances illegal if it's in the public view. So right now, if that law passes, I would be committing a potential felony. Just letting you know.
Tennessee Republican State Senate Majority Leader Jack Johnson introduced Senate Bill 3.
The intent of the legislation is just to simply say that you cannot have sexually explicit entertainment, adult-themed entertainment, in a public venue where kids might be present.
The LGBTQ plus community have come out saying, look, it targets our community. How do you respond to that?
Well, I disagree. We're protecting kids and families and parents who want to be able to take their kids to public places. We're not attacking anyone or targeting anyone. I've heard references to this bill that it will ban drag shows. Well, no, it won't. It just says you can't do something that's sexually explicit. It won't prevent someone dressed in drag from being in a parade or being in public.
But Veronica and LGBTQ advocates worry this legislation could create misconceptions that drag is inherently sexual.
I don't know who will be the drag police to judge whether my performance was adult-oriented.
What does it mean when someone who is dancing shakes their hips? Cheerleaders clearly do it. Dance teams clearly do it. If a drag queen does it, does that suddenly make it sexual?
Bianca Del Rio, love that dress.
The audience for drag is growing. Drag Story Hour, a nonprofit that holds book readings for kids with drag hosts, went from 1 chapter in 2015 to 45 in the U.S. today. But interest in drag comes amid Republican lawmakers in at least 5 states considering bills to limit drag when children are present. Earlier this month, far-right groups, including the Proud Boys and some armed members, shut down an Ohio drag story time.
Life, liberty, victory, or death!
Tennessee has seen 6 events targeted, plus swirling outrage online over videos like this one, showing what appears to be children handing dollar bills to a drag performer.
There have been news reports about some of these events taking place where parents are there with their kids and they were mortified. That's who reached out to me and some of my colleagues and led us to pursue this legislation.
For Veronica, outrage like this shows a misunderstanding of drag culture. She says tipping is not sexual.
We tip our servers, we tip our bartenders, we tip our hairstylists, and we tip our drag queens. It's just a gesture of appreciation.
Senator Johnson plans to move quickly on the bill after the new year.
As a parent, it's something that I worry about all the time, what my kids are being exposed to.
Now Veronica and her fellow drag queens are ramping up for the political fight of their lives on and off the stage. Kathy Park, NBC News, Nashville.